All right, guys, so if it says equation of a line in slope-intercept form, that is always going to look like y equals mx plus b. That should be what the final answer looks like. Okay, so for number 2, go ahead and do number 2, set it up, and then put in your answer. Okay, so then I've got my x, I've got my y. So to plug in here, I have -3 equals 4/5 times 10 plus b. -3 equals 8 plus b. Subtract 8. b equals -11. So my final answer. So whenever you plug this in, you would have 4 divided by 5x minus 11. So if you're doing this on an ed puzzle, that should be what I see in your final answer for number 2. All of them will look something like this. Okay, and now go ahead and do number 4. All right, so slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so I'm going to go y2, so if this is point 1, if this is point 2, I'm going to go y2 minus y1, so 5 minus 11 over x2 minus x1, -6 minus 3, in which you would get -6 over -9 when you put that in your calculator, which would be the same as if you simplified that, which would be a 2/3, because you could divide both of them by 3. If you want to use 6 over 9, that's fine. So that is your slope. From there, you're going to plug that in. You can choose either one of these points. Okay. I'm going to use -6 and 5. So it would be 5 equals 2/3 times -6 plus b. Five equals, I'm going to have -4 plus b. Add 4. b equals 9. y equals 2/3 x plus 9. Okay, so there's 4. Now let's jump to 6. All right, same type of thing. All right, you've got to find your slope first. So I'd have -6 minus, or -7 minus 1 over -1. Now I have minus a -5. All right, whenever I finish this, -7 minus 1 is -8. Over -1 minus a negative turns to +5. So again, you could use your calculator for all of this. Just put -7 minus 1 up there, -1 plus 5. Equals, if you simplify that, it's just -2. Choose either one of those points. I'm going to choose this top one. I would have 1 equals my slope, -2, times my x, which is -5, plus b. 1 equals 10 plus b. Subtract 10, subtract 10. b equals -9. So my final is y equals -2x minus 9. All right, number 8. This means perpendicular. Okay, so all that means is I flip the slope. So if this one is negative 1/3, my new slope is 3. Okay, you flip it and you change the sign. That is it. Flip it, change the sign. Then you have your x and your y again. Negative 1 equals your slope, which is 3, your x, which is 3, plus b. Subtract 9. B equals negative 10. Then you have y equals 3x, your slope, minus 10. And number 10, parallel lines have the same slope. Same. Parallel. They're the same line, just moved a little bit far apart. X and y, guys, the same process. Negative 4 equals negative 3/2 times 2 plus b. Negative 4 equals negative 3 plus b. Add 3. And there we go.